right, so I've been getting a lot of messages on Facebook or on my email. I've also seen like the old Max Lundquist video, J-Rob's video, and one of the things they preach when they talk about snap shooting is this rollout. And I was actually in the Millennium also like talking to a bunch of different pros, like, hey, which way do you use? Which way do you use? What I personally use is I try to roll out as little as possible. There's two bunkers that that you have to roll out of, and that's a tall can and then a tall cake. And the reason because is in a tall can or tall cake, the bunker is straight up and down. It doesn't get wider at the bottom, so we have to have our legs on the inside of the bunker, and we have to roll out and use our obliques. What I prefer, and almost every other bunker out in the field, the base of the bunker is wider than the top. So it allows us to set our legs wider than our body. And it gives us the opportunity, instead to roll out, is to slide out. And the reason I like this, I want to show y'all, is because and this is how I look at it, is if you're snap shooting with somebody and you're going to roll out on them, what they see, and this is like, I mean, it's a very quick process, but basically when you roll out on somebody like this, and I'll try to do it as slow as possible. When you roll out, you're going to see my loader. The opposing player is going to see my loader first. His eyes are going to see it. It's going to tell his brain that he's seen a loader. His brain's going to tell his finger to start pulling the trigger because he knows I'm coming out. So I have to he sees my loader first, and then I'm able to and then I get my barrel out, and I'm actually able to engage him. I'm giving him, I mean, we're talking about split seconds here of a lead to start engaging me. Now, the reason I like to slide out is because, first off, when we're rolling out, we're only really using one muscle group. We're using our obliques. When I'm sliding out, I'm using my legs, my core. I'm using a lot more muscles to move back and forth, and I'm also not giving him much of a lead. I'm literally sliding out and engaging and back and hiding right away. I'm not giving him that lead and then my barrel comes out to shoot. It's all coming out at the same time, and then I'm back in again. That's the reason I prefer that slide out. Whenever you have the opportunity to set your legs wider than your body, is to actually slide out, because you're going to be able to engage and disengage a lot quicker than actually having to roll out, where not only are you leading him a little bit with the top right part of this loader, but you're also you're going to be slower coming back in because you're only using this one muscle group. I'm using everything. I'm using my legs, I'm using my core. It's all engaged, and it's going to be a lot quicker.